And another thing, you have come way too far in your journey to give up now. You have come way too far in your growth, way too far in your celibacy, way too far in your abstinence, way too far in denying your flesh, way too far in your consistency to give up now. Look, I know it's tough. I know it seems like it's just always you, right? I know it seems like you can never catch a break. I know it seems like you can't breathe. I know it seems like you're drowning. I know it seems like, it's always you. You're the black sheep in your family. I know that it seems like things never go your way. I know that it seems like relationships have never gone your way, and you just continue to have this good heart. You continue to have this good spirit. You continue to have this positive thinking. And now you at a point right now. You might be at a point right now where it's like, you know what? I'm ready to throw in the towel. I'm ready to wave the white flag, and I'm ready to just do whatever it is that I want to do. You have come way too far. You have come way too far in your journey. You have come way too far. You've cried too many tears. You've cried too many tears. You got on your knees and prayed too many times to give up now. You've shaken too many hands in your industry. Enough people have seen your face to give up now. And again, as always, I'm talking to myself as well, too. I think I said it before. I got a friend of mine, and we were talking maybe like a month, 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, and he said, Devon, what if everything you wanted was on the other side of your discipline? And it stuck with me, right? It stuck with me like, okay, I've been halfway disciplined thus far with certain things. But what if and I know what it's like to be halfway disciplined, but what if I'm fully disciplined with the way I eat, with just different personal development, personal growth, spiritual life? Like, what if I'm completely disciplined, right? Because I've come way too far to go out like this. You've come way too far to go out how you're going now, and you need to pull it together. The Bible quotes in Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. I love those two words, but and if. You can change your whole trajectory of your life dependent upon the buts and the ifs, right? I was tired, but I kept going. I didn't think that it would ever come out on my end, but I kept going. But I believed in God. The ifs, right? Yeah, I know you can receive if you give glory to God. You can, overcome this sickness if only you believe, whatever the case may be, right? But I know this, I have come way too far in my journey. I've come way too far in my development, right? I've come way too far. I've shaken too many hands. I've shaken to give up now, to go out now. You've come way too far in your love for life. Every time, nobody's seen you cry in private. Nobody's seen you cry those tears of regret. No one's seen you cry those tears of anger. Nobody's seen you going to school and having to catch a bus, then a train, and then, ride back with groceries on the train. Nobody's seen, like the people who was close to you, right? Like they didn't see that part. All they see is, whatever your name is, Amber, Ashley, GM, Rebecca, whatever your name is, Jasmine, Kayla, Divine. Nobody's seen you experienced those things, right? But you kept going anyway. You're building a different type of relentlessness. You're building a different type of get-go. You're building a different type of love for God. You're building a different kind of yes. Whatever your name is, Michael, James, Josh, Connor, whatever, Anderson, you are building a different kind of yes. You have come way too far in your journey. You have come way too far in your growth. You have come way too far to go out like how you're going out now. You've come way too far to give up now. I want you to try something. I want you to pull yourself together. Let the tears fall. Let the tears flow. But when you wipe those tears, when you wipe those tears from your face, I need you to get up and rise like you ain't never got up and rise before. I need you to pop up like how if you put a toaster strudel in the toaster and when it pop, I need you to spring, right? I need you to come out of this like you know that God is going to do everything that he promised. I need you to know, even when you don't know, even when you can't feel it, even when you can't see it, even when you can't believe it, even when you don't have the financial literacy, even when you don't have the support system, when you don't have the parents who, pour life into you, when you don't have the friends who show up for your birthday, when you don't have the when your children are not on the same accord as you and you're just trying to lead them into, a better life than you had, even when the lights turn off, even when the water gets turned off, I need you to smile. I need you to smile because it's a different kind of relentlessness. Who would have survived the things that you are experiencing? Who would have survived the thing that you have gone through? Even though you never had that perfect fairy tale relationship, I need you to know that this is not how you go out. This is not how you don't give up now. Not now. Not now. You've come way too far. You got breath inside your lungs, right? You have life inside your body. This thing that's right here, this is life, right? And if you, trust in God, if you know who your God is, if you continue to learn, you've come way too far. And it's okay. That's all right if you don't, but continue to learn, continue to rise, continue to give up. To get up, continue to love, continue to hold, continue to hug, continue. You have this. This is not how you go out. Not whatever your last name is, you do it for that last name. If you can't find it in you to do it for you, you do it for your last name. Your grandchildren are going to thank you. Your grandchildren are going to thank you for not giving up. Your grandchildren are going to thank you. Your grandchildren are going to thank you. Your grandchildren are going to thank you in ways that you can't even fathom, in ways that you can't even imagine. Your grandchildren are going to thank you for continuing to get on that bus when your car was broken down. Your grandchildren are going to thank you for continuing to go in that office when that manager didn't respect you, but you knew you had a last name to do it for. Your look, y'all. Look, don't look. You've come way too far. You've come way too far to give up now. I know the odds seem like they stacked against you. I know it might seem like that they're not receptive of you, whether if it's in business, whether if it's family, whether if you're trying to inspire somebody to do a greater thing. I know it seems like they're not receptive of you. I know it seems like that it just doesn't make sense. And you're trying to figure out why you, but why not you? Why not you be the person that God gives this test to, that God gives this challenge to, that God gives this glory to? Because on that other side, who knows what's on the other side of your discipline? Who knows what's on the other side of you riding on this bus? Who knows what's on the other side of you wiping your tears in nursing school and you continuing to believe? Who knows what's on the other side of you failing that real estate exam 3 times and you attempting again? Who knows what type of strength you're going to have from you getting up and walking out of situations that you know you shouldn't be in, right? That's also a part about you coming way too far because you're building a lot for you right now that you cannot allow. You don't have the capacity to give up now. Not in the way that you want to give up. Walk away from those things that no longer serve you, that no longer serves God. Figure out how to have that discernment to make that decision. But this is where you gain your strength. This is it. You've come way too far in your journey to give up now. You've come way too far in your growth, on your path, to go out how you're going out now. You got this.